Welcome to Fearless Finances, where I try to take the fear out of your finances. Yesterday, I did something kind of fearless. Oh, and by the way, sorry about the recording situation. I just wanted to pop on here really quick, and as a result, I didn't set up the camera and the microphone, and so I hope the audio and everything's coming through okay. But anyway, yesterday I did something that I haven't been able to do for many months since the election. On election night, well, afternoon, I recorded a video, and the video was to MAGA, letting them know that I believed Kamala would win. Can you see why I haven't been able to watch it? Yeah. I did actually publish it. Like it was live for, I don't know, like an hour. And then I was like, I think I need to take that down. So I watched it yesterday and it contained some really good messages and I wanted to share it with you. I don't want to publish that video again because I want to talk to you about what the video has in it, but it also has a view from my balcony, which is right out there. Yeah, I should do more recordings out there. But anyway, here comes that video. Again, I hope the audio and everything on your end is good because I do have a special webcam with a microphone on it. My son got me this fabulous microphone and a stand, just like all the podcasters have on their YouTube. And I can't figure out how to use it. It needs like an equalizer, and I can't match it with the video. So if any of you know how to do that, let me know. I haven't had time to look at it because I'm just trying to get content out there for you. But anyway, back to the video. Now, here's everything in my back office or in my creator studio, I guess it would be. And as you can see, I uploaded this on November 5th. I wanted you to see the whole thing because it says here, let me show you this too. A message to MAGA. Renee predicts a Harris win, but we have a lot of common ground. Yeah. I love that message. But look at Trump and MAGA have been lying, and they still are. But anyway, maybe I'll put some of these words in the new video so that you can see that in the description if you choose to. I think I might actually use this same cover that I have there. I kind of like it. So we'll see about that. But let me get this video running for you so that you can see it.
Hello, my MAGA friends. I wanted to pop in really quick and give you a little note. Well, a message of inspiration.
Isn't the view super awesome? And by the way, in the comments, guess how much I pay for per month? Guess how much I pay per month for a condo, as you can see, a few blocks from the Pacific Ocean, fully furnished, gym, pool. Guess. Anyway, I moved down here to save money. Now I probably will stay for my sanity. But back to the video.
It is right now, Election Day 2024. The Georgia polls are supposed to close in less than an hour, and they believe they'll have 80% of the vote in. We'll have a pretty clear indication of where this election is going at that time. And this is the thing, my MAGA friends. Harris is going to win. I'm calling it now. I'm telling you straight. In fact, a lot of red states I think are going to go blue. A lot of people don't like not only Trump, but a lot of the MAGA politics. And
how wrong could I have been? I still can't even believe it. And I still can't believe that they don't see what we see. And I'm actually hoping that some MAGAs tune into this. But it still surprised me that people still support Trump. He's rounded up people without due process and sent them to a horrible place in El Salvador. I mean, I can't even get into all of it. But anyway, I still can't believe it. Back to the video.
And by the way, it's not that we don't like you. Listen, I used to be a Republican voter until Trump came around. I also teach classes on economics and finance. I teach classes on government policy. I might not be an elected official and I don't work for the government, but I know these programs and I am involved politically. And I will tell you, Trump and many of the MAGAs have been lying to you. Right now, we have an economy that's the envy of the world. We have gotten inflation under control with a soft landing, no recession. And I know Trump is not telling you this. I know that the Republicans are not telling you this, but it's very, very, very much true. Now, I'm going to put a video that I did on inflation in the comments, and I'm going to put a bunch of proof sources in there. I hope you'll look at them. I also hope this. I hope you subscribe to this channel and you like this video. Whether you're a Harris voter or you're a Trump voter or you went with some independent or didn't even get engaged in it because it just seemed too much, please like this channel. My goal is to make sure you get the facts so that you can make good decisions for you and your family. Not only about your personal finances, because certainly that's important, but also government stuff. That way, you will make informed voting decisions and hopefully get legislation that's better for you. That's what I'm hoping. I think the Senate and the House are going to go blue too. And I think we're going to start to work on things like health care and the tax system that helps the rich get richer and the middle class suffers. Listen, our divide isn't really a divide. We all really want the same thing. There's no enemy here. And if we start discussing ideas and try to hear people out and listen, I think we are going to find common ground and solutions. So please, MAGA friends, come with us. Come with us. You can spend the next 4 years continuing to whine. Well, not that you've been whining. I don't want to tell you you've been whining. But you can spend the next 4 years angry, more frustrated, or you can come, check out this channel, check out some of the truth, and hopefully find some good solutions with us. No one says you have to vote Democrat. No, I used to vote Republican. Until Trump came around, other than voting for a couple independents, I never voted Democrat for president. But I'll also tell you this. The research that I've done over the years indicates that the Dems do a better job on the economy on every level, reining in spending. And maybe not the spending, maybe the spending goes up, but they raise the tax revenue to cover it. What the Republicans usually do is give a tax break to the rich and don't do anything with the money. Or except for maybe, I don't know, defense, because it went up during Trump. I know you don't know that, but it's true. But anyway, getting the budget under control, getting the debt, and the amount of debt that we're adding on less. Seriously, on all measures of the economy, the Democrats do better. You'll find out about it at this channel. And I'm not making things up. The reason this is Fearless Finances is because we take part of the fear out with the facts. It is empowering. So subscribe, join us. It's going to be okay. Serious. It really is. You might have been wondering what's in the background here. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. Part of me being fearless with my finances is moving about 3 blocks from the Pacific Ocean. It's November, it's election time, and look at me. I'm wearing pink for Kamala. But anyway, check out this channel. It's worth it. Subscribe, watch for future videos. And regardless of how you voted, come check out what we're learning about finances and money, because the story is a lot more hopeful than you would think.
Talk to you soon. I wish we were living that story. And you know, this is the thing, because I was thinking about, I wanted to be able to talk about new legislation that might be coming or ways that we could get involved, but there's no legislation. Congress doesn't pass anything. Trump just does executive orders and none of that. I mean, and like we don't know what's going to be happening before it happens. I had such a vision of being able to talk about those things. And this is the other thing, like all of that, let's come together because we really don't have that many differences, is all true. It's still true today. The thing is the people on the Trump side don't know the truth. And I don't know how to break through. I was in a couple conversations with people who voted for Trump, who were saying that the people being deported and kidnapped off of campuses had broken their visa law by supporting Hamas, which that's not what's happening. They were trying to defend the civil rights of the Palestinian people. People were dying and they didn't like it, and I didn't like it. I don't like it. I would like it to stop. I would join them. Like, since when do we not care about babies being killed? Hello. Oh, the other person called me Democratic. Yes, I thought you were too. And in all of it, we don't get to talk about policies. We don't get to have health care. We have things being taken away from us, and we're in more danger across the world than ever. I don't understand why we're here and why people don't see it. You know what? Let me take that back. I understand why. They've been lied to and they're full of fear, and some of them are full of hate. And they've been indoctrinated to a certain idea that I don't know how to break through and I don't know what to do. Oh, but I do have something to share with you that is quite lovely. Yes, let me do that. This was today's meditation from Richard Rohr. Islands of Sanity. I loved this final paragraph. And I'll put the link for this in the doobly-doo so that you might read the entire thing. But here's that final paragraph. Even when two or three of us gather in the name of truth, honesty, and love, in the name of courage, compassion, and kindness, we find ourselves feeling joined by another presence, the presence of Christ. You, of course, can replace the word Christ with whatever unifying force you believe exists in the universe. The way, the truth, and the life. We listen to one another with compassion and curiosity. We speak to one another with wisdom and wonder. We turn together toward the light, and that helps us create islands of sanity in a world that is losing its mind. I have not yet decided how to navigate this. There's part of me that doesn't want to deal with MAGAs at all. When this devotional says, when two or three of us gather in the name of truth, honesty, and love, I don't feel like I'm dealing in that realm when I'm talking to MAGA. Now, it's not the actual person's fault, but in a way it is. They saw this man encourage people to beat the police, and then they voted for him. I believe them to be complicit, and there is no truth in that realm. It's all lies. And this is the thing. People in MAGA could read this same thing and believe that's what they're doing too. That they are gathering in the name of truth, honesty, and love with courage, compassion, and kindness. And this is the other thing. I have not been very kind to them lately. I don't know how to do this. I am a Christian, and this is the thing. Jesus was very bold. You hypocrite. Satan, get behind me. All that stuff. No, I'm not. Jesus, I get it, but I think it's important to be bold about this stuff. I'm not going to sit there and just listen to a bunch of like not trueness and nonsense and let hate spread more. I can't do it. But on the other hand, am I being helpful? Am I doing what this paragraph says when I'm being bold? I just don't even want to be around them. I hate that there's hate in the world. Sometimes all we can do is pray. because I can't fix this. I'm also super challenged by my entire message. Like, this is supposed to be Fearless Finances, and it was designed on all the ideas that were in that video that we can come together on healthcare, that we can build a better America and we can build a better world. And like that isn't really happening right now. And I don't know how to be fearless when I don't know what to expect. In fact, I was editing my book last night and I'm like, I need to change some of this. Like I was talking about boom and bust cycles in the economy and that it always comes back to a boom after a bust. And it does, but look at the Great Depression. Look at how long people suffered. And that is what we're headed toward. It is so much harder to be fearless in this sort of environment. But I'll tell you this, and this gives me a lot of hope too. Generations have been through this before. And even on election night, I remember sitting there on the couch as I realized that Trump is likely to win. And I was just a mess. Like, how can this be? How can this many people support this horrible? How can these people not see? And then this thought occurred to me throughout my entire lifetime. I've seen horrible things happen in other countries, horrible things. Some of them affecting me more emotionally than others. The older that I get, the less tolerance I have for any of this. It just breaks my heart. And it's unnecessary. It's absolutely unnecessary. It's just men with power and greed. And I do say men for a reason. I believe if women had been equally empowered all along, we'd see a whole lot less of this. If men truly respected women, in our opinion, there'd be a lot of babies being cared for better, and there wouldn't be billions of dollars thrown into football. Well, people didn't have houses. I could go on, but back to the point. Other countries have been through this. And I sat there on the couch and thought, it's our turn. We've been pretty privileged. And now the tragedy visits our shores, the enemy within. So likely no MAGA voters listen to this. I might have even turned off half the men, which is tend to be my viewing, with my whole patriarchal and empowering women. But I gotta speak the truth. If you like Richard Rohr as much as I do, chat about it down there. If there's something I can do better for you, let me know. And if you liked anything in here, please subscribe. I am waffling through what to do with this channel in today's environment, but I got some good content coming up on capitalism and the national debt. I think you'll like it. If you would like to learn a little bit more about the national debt, just click right there and I'll meet you on that other side.